Welcome back, everyone, to a very sunny episode of the BGC Podcast.
We're outside, the sun is shining, we're happy, it's a good day.
Summer is finally here.
Hopefully.
I'm so here for it.
Me too.
Should we run the titles?
Let's do it. Two friends.
Hi, I'm Laura.
Hi, I'm Vick.
One big gay chat.
From coming out,
Staying out.
and everything in between. Long-term relationships,
Dating disasters.
quite possibly the most unreasonable Icks. The BGC Podcast.
Week.
Good start.
I mean, I'm very aware that my neighbours might be able to hear us.
That's all right. They're just getting a live stream.
A free podcast.
Yeah. You're welcome.
I don't think they're part of the LGBTQ plus community.
Be allies. Be better.
So how's your week been, Vic?
Yeah, all right, mate. All right. I finally dropped in my ADHD questionnaire survey type business.
Nice.
I know. I actually remembered. It was great of me. I got a little message from the doctor.
Saying we
saying-
made a mistake. You're fucked.
Yeah. It's not ADHD. It's everything else. And basically said, we will send this off, but if you do want or need medication, you'll have to pay for it privately. It won't be on the NHS.
We have to pay for NHS prescriptions anyway.
So I actually don't think I will take meds.
No.
So, well, I've gone this whole time.
Well, yeah, you've got, 30 odd years
Yeah.
dealing with it. So.
Yeah. So, no, I don't. Unless they come up with some medicine that can help me with my memory, I'm going to be all right. So I was like, yeah, just go ahead and send it.
Yeah.
And my blood tests came back clear.
That's good.
So
So what was the blood test for? For
my
your
memory.
Just for your memory?
yeah, which absolutely blew my mind. To this day, I'm just like, how can your blood deem anything or like confirm anything about your memory? Like crazy.
It's amazing what they can find out nowadays, isn't it, with like your bloods and stuff.
100.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's really all that's new and exciting in my world, mate.
Did you I'm intrigued to know, did you have a 2-day hangover the other day?
2-day hangover.
Yeah, you know, last time we were filming, you were hungover because you went out with your sister.
Oh,
2-dayer?
yeah. No, and I did have work. Did I have work the next day?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah. No, I was okay. That was quite a busy day. There was lots
Right.
of running, so I think that really did help. Sweat it out.
I remember when I used to work at Butlins and I used to be good friends with Pingu. Pingu used to have like a fun fitness at 9 a.m. in the morning.
Yeah.
That was really good for a hangover.
So good. Although not at the time.
No.
Not at the time. At the time, you wanted the world to end.
Yes, you did.
But afterwards, yeah, you'd feel right as rain for the rest of
Yeah,
your day.
ready for your day.
Very good.
Yeah.
How was your week, mate?
Yeah, not too much. Been not.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Ah.
I'm glad you understood what I said there. Yeah, not been too bad. I've had work. Obviously,
Nice.
sun's still shining. Thank God.
Absolutely.
I was worried we weren't going to get a spring.
Yeah, I mean, we haven't really had much of one.
No,
Been
we
very
haven't,
wet.
to be fair. It's
Very
only-
wet.
Yeah, it's been shit, isn't it?
Yeah.
But yeah, work's been good, but not really a lot to.
How boring are we?
Yeah, I know.
Oh, I tell you what I did do.
What did you do?
Oh no, we already spoke about that.
Oh, what did you do?
I was going to tell you about what I did with my sister.
You
But-
didn't speak about that.
Did I not?
No.
So it was.
Yeah, you didn't tell us about that.
Oh well, Brighton Fringe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've told me, but you've not told our listeners/viewers.
Oh, so sorry, guys.
Yeah.
So it was Brighton.
We don't want you
Fringe.
missing out.
No. And there was this show on called It's Not Cluedo.
Okay.
Was
it
and it's meant to
Cluedo?
be, well, it's a version of.
Right. Okay.
It meant to be a comedy. It sounded really good. And we went, and I mean, we got about 5-10 minutes in, and me and my sister looked at each other and we were like, we're never getting this hour back. Bless him. It's definitely a work in progress, which maybe they should have made clear before you booked, because I was expecting a put together, finished production, and it wasn't really.
Oh, okay.
Which was a shame. I mean, some bits were funny, and you know, it's always good to like go and like watch different things at the Fringe. But that wasn't ideal. But instead, we did enjoy the weather because it was beautiful again.
Right.
Got very drunk. as hence the hangover
As we
last
saw,
episode.
yeah.
Yeah. And we did, after drinking copious amounts of alcohol, we then decided on the way home we were going to walk from Brighton to mine.
That's a trek and a half.
I mean, sure, but
In a straight line, and when you're drunk and zigzagging,
yeah,
take twice as long.
for sure. And we decided to bar hop. Yeah, and do you know what's
To
so
rehydrate.
fun? Of course.
Yeah.
So fun. Like, had such a good time.
Oh, no wonder you and your sister were a bit worse for
Oh,
wear.
yeah,
Yeah.
but totally worth it. 'Cause
Do you
it
do you
was-
often go out with your sister, or is this like a...
No, not really.
No.
I suppose it's a bit difficult because we don't live near each other.
Right, okay.
She lives in South London.
South London.
South London. And I obviously live by the coast, so yeah, no, we don't go out that often. But oh, fuck it was just real fun.
When you do, it's messy.
Yeah, she wants to come down like once a month, which I think would be really nice.
Is
'Cause
she coming down for Pride?
I don't know. We haven't spoken about Pride yet. That's a bit too far in the future for us to plan. But yeah, she always talks about how like she gets like location envy when she comes to visit. It's
Really?
it's like a little holiday, I think, for her. So
Yeah, but to be fair, like lived in the south of London, it's a bit like a concrete jungle, isn't it?
yeah,
So to come down to the south coast and see,
open space.
yeah, and not just like
The odd tree.
yeah, it must be quite nice.
Yeah, I think so. I know it was when I moved from South London to the coast when we were Reds. Moving to Bognor, I mean, it was a bit of an adjustment.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Everything in Bognor closed at like 5 p.m. So when I wanted a beverage at 7:30, I had to trek about 3 miles just to try and find a cider somewhere.
Yeah,
So yeah, it's an adjustment, but I love living by the sea.
yeah,
Like ever since I moved to Bognor, like that's all. No, I've moved further inland. I've moved back to the coast, further inland, back to the coast. So yeah, it's been one of the best things I think I've ever done, moving to the coast.
Yeah.
I'm glad she likes coming.
yeah. It is nice.
Yeah.
It is nice. I don't think I'd ever move away from the south coast.
No.
I mean, I'm originally from the south coast anyway.
Yeah, fairs.
But I don't like my other half. She's from Birmingham. I don't think I could live in Birmingham.
soul.
Yeah, I know, right?
Sorry about that.
Nah. I mean, it's nice to go and visit once in a while,
Yeah, yeah,
but I couldn't live there. Couldn't.
No.
I loved like being able to go for a walk along the beach, and not that I do that very often, but have greenery.
yeah.
Actually, something I have decided to do in the past few days is start Slimming World again,
Okay.
because I do believe I am a fat fuck.
Oh God, I really don't want to hurt you on this podcast, but we're not going to talk about ourselves like that.
Yeah, but I'm a dumpy one.
A dumpy one.
I'm the dumpy one.
No, stop.
You got to have that token dumpy one, and that is me.
All right, fairs. So,
Yeah, so
is that what you're going to refer to yourself as now?
the dumpy one.
Okay, well,
yeah.
I'm not going to refer to you as that, but carry on with what you were saying.
Okay, so yeah, I woke up yesterday morning, and you know how you just scroll back on like your Instagram and look back at like old photos and stuff.
Yeah.
And I was scrolling back, and I was like, oh, that was a nice photo. That was a nice photo. Got back to like round about 2016 when I was last did Slimming World. My God, I look great.
Yeah.
Yeah. I did have an active job back then.
Well, now you have an active
Now
job,
I do
mate.
have one, and I have noticed. I don't know whether you've noticed, guys, but I've actually lost a little bit of weight.
Yeah,
since
she
starting my new
has.
job, not a lot.
Well, give it time.
Well, yeah. So yeah, I've decided to start the old Slimming World.
Do you know what? I think you're starting it at a great time because it is a lot easier, quotations, to lose weight in the summer just because it's so fucking hot. You just have to
Well,
step
yeah.
outside and you've lost about 3 stone from sweating.
Yeah, normally I'm about 25 stone, but I've stepped out in this beautiful weather.
Hilarious.
Yeah. So, but it's not going particularly well
Okay.
of the 2 days that I've done it.
Okay.
Because I didn't really plan. It was an impulsive thing. You know, I'm impulsive.
Yes.
So it was an impulsive thing to start doing again. So I get up to 20 sins a day.
Okay.
And for anyone that doesn't know what Slimming World is, the sins are your treats, basically.
Mm-hmm.
And that doesn't mean I could have 20 chocolate bars. It doesn't work like that. I wish it did, but it doesn't. So I get 20 sins a day. So yesterday I had 52.
Relatable.
Today I've already had one cider, which is 11 sins, and I think I'm going to have some more. So it's not going too well.
That's all right. Make up for it on other
But it's
days.
okay. I had fruit and yogurt for breakfast.
Well, it's all about the balance.
Yeah.
It's all about the balance, mate. Fair play. I have also been like talking to like my sister and the girl I'm seeing about like my weight and stuff. Like I have lost a lot of weight since doing this job.
You have, because you're walking a lot.
Yeah. Which is nice. And obviously you do put on weight naturally, like throughout the winter and stuff.
Keep yourself warm.
Yeah, exactly that. Saves on the heating. But you know, I spoke to them and they pointed out to me that I actually don't eat enough.
Right.
Particularly calories.
Ah.
Yeah. So what I do eat, my body holds.
Because it goes into starvation
Yeah,
mode.
because it's like, well, I don't know when I'm next going to get fed. But I'm really bad with remembering to eat.
Well, you're really bad at remembering.
Yeah. Need I say more? Need I say more? So yeah, I'm really bad at remembering to eat. So I am now starting this like shake thing with like my protein. I'm one of those guys. I would love if it meant that I needed to shimmy all day. Unfortunately, no.
Could you imagine though if you could lose weight just by shimmying?
Oh my! This would be me constantly. This isn't just
Instead
my
of
shimmy.
Zumba, you just do
Yeah,
shimmy.
just do the shit. No, I don't think we're shimmying right, but you know, it's what it is. So yeah, I'm doing these shakes. So now I'm that dick that's like going around like with their bottle. Yeah.
Oh dear.
I was at work yesterday, and one of my managers was in the office, and I was shaking it. She's, "What are you doing?" And I was like, "Oh, it's my shake drink now that I'm like trying to drink because I don't eat enough calories." And she was like, "Have a yum yum." I was like, no, that's not what we're going for. She was like, "No, please. Like, what is you? No." I was like, "No, I'll leave the room then. Like, I have to." She was like, "Okay."
Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it? Like, you think that you eat a right amount,
Yeah.
but obviously you don't think, like, once you're doing, you'd like, on average, 25,000 steps in a shift, you've burnt all of it off.
Yeah, well,
So your body is like, I need to live.
yeah, well, my goal calories, I have this app, and I think my like goal is like nearly 2,000
Okay.
to have a day because I do like quite a lot of walking and stuff. But most of the time I still have over between 1,200 and 1,400 calories left at the end of the day that I still need to eat.
Bloody hell, mate.
And that's with eating at work. Like,
Yeah.
you know, it is what it is. But now that it's getting to summer, obviously, hot girl summer.
Yes. I think, you know, a lot of people, you have these times when people decide to lose weight. And the first one is January the 1st.
Yeah.
New year, new me.
Yeah.
All that shit. I mean, I said that, but I did nothing about it. So January the 1st, when you want to lose weight, and then when it gets to sort of like the weather starts getting like this, and you're like, I need to shift it.
Yeah, no, fairs, mate. Well, all the best with it.
Yeah,
You'll smash it.
I'll let you know how it goes.
Yeah, for sure.
We'll have a little update on my first weigh-in.
Oh, that sounds good. When is that?
Next Tuesday.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah. But by the time this goes live, I probably would have been doing Slim and Well for about 2 weeks. 3 weeks. So, because we're filming this quite far in advance.
Yeah, well.
Because the sun's shining, we wanted to do one outside.
Absolutely.
So I was like, Vic, come round, have a beer.
Oh, God, yeah. You have to take advantage, mate.
100%.
Have to take advantage.
100%. However, I'm going to say my usual thing.
Yeah.
I need to cut the grass.
Your grass grows as quick as my hair.
Yeah.
110%.
Nice little sun trap here as well.
Yeah, I'm sweating like a pig in a butcher's.
well, you are
Sorry
wearing-
to all the vegans and vegetarians. So, it is Trans Plus History Week this week.
Is it?
It is. I saw a post the other day saying that it was coming up.
Why is there a plus?
I don't know. I was hoping you were going to have the answer to that.
I don't know.
Oh, I don't know. Let me have
let's see if it...
Let me have a
Let's
look.
educate ourselves. Vic.
Okay. Let's go on this journey together.
Let's do it.
Trans Plus History Week.
What is it?
And why do we need it?
Okay, well, I want to know what. Obviously, I know what trans is, but what's
Yep.
trans plus? Is that? Yeah, I don't know what that is.
Let's have a little look, shall we? Aha, this week we're honouring the vibrant and diverse history of the trans community, celebrating trailblazers who changed the world for LGBTQIA Q plus people. Dive into our blog to hear, blah, blah, blah. That's on the Stonewall UK Instagram page.
Well, Stonewall should be educating us as to why it's plus.
Founded by Queer AF, Trans Plus History Week is a week to learn and celebrate the rich and long history of trans, non-binary, gender diverse and intersex people. That's why. The plus will be non-binary, gender diverse and intersex.
Right.
Not the sigh. Now I know what's coming. We're not here to offend anyone.
We're not here to offend anyone, but it's like last month or last week
Yeah.
was Lesbian Visibility Week.
Yep.
I don't need a week.
No.
We should just all share pride. We're all put under that umbrella anyway.
Yeah.
So just have one frickin' month. I don't get it. Don't have all these different weeks and months. There should be one big celebration for LGBTQIA plus people together. I don't need a fucking week.
I hear what you're saying. And
I couldn't give a shit that it was Lesbian Visibility Week last week.
Go lesbians.
All I saw was the lesbian flag everywhere. And, you know, my other half, she went, I didn't know we had a flag. I was like, well, we do.
When we went out the
Yeah.
other day, she was like, what flag's that? And we were
Yeah.
like, the lesbian flag.
Yeah. And then she said, it's very pink. And I went, well, it's pink and orange. I said, because, and I don't know if this is true, but the pink is for the lipsticks and the orange is for the butchers.
Hilarious. Yeah, I get what you're saying. And I don't 100% disagree with you. But I think there's been a lot of fighting and, you know, advocacy and activism.
Activism. Oh my God, that does not sound right.
Is it activism?
There's been a lot of activists doing things.
Thank you. That have, you know, fought for our rights as, you know, one big flag. And I think one big flag, you know what I mean.
I mean, it is a giant flag.
Yes, one big community. And I think they feel after all that work and effort that's been put in for us to have the rights of everyone else, they feel that maybe us all crammed into 1 month, June.
Well, there's actually technically 2 months.
Is it?
Yeah, there's June, which is Pride Month.
Yeah.
You should know this, you're gay. There's June.
Right, sorry, yes. I did get a D- on the lesbian test. I do
You need
just
to retake
wanna,
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's June, which is Pride Month, and then February is LGBTQ History Month.
Oh, yes, the history.
Yeah.
Well, see, I'm not really a big history buff, so.
Oh, okay.
I mean, again, thanks for all you did. But it just...
Because we did a post for it, right? And I remember there was this guy on TikTok that went, that's June. And I went, no, that's Pride.
who I think maybe, and, you know, fair play to them, they feel that maybe not everyone getting their own month, but maybe just giving each letter, section, community, group or non-group a week to maybe delve deeper into their fight and their struggle. I am a soft mask. I am a soft mask. Fuck off, mate. I think that's probably, and do you know what? If they, like, again, I'm with you. I don't need a week, but I'm not against it. I'm not. If they want to, you know, educate people more and stuff, then I'm here for it. Fair play.
Then why put it all under one bracket?
What do you mean?
LGBTQIA plus.
Well, because I mean,
Because what? Because we're all put under the weird category. I say weird inverted commas for our audio listeners because we're not weird. We're normal.
absolutely. Well, speak for yourself.
Well, yeah, but if we're going to have celebratory months for each individual part of the LGBTQIA plus community, why make it the LGBTQIA plus community? Why not just have the gay community, the lesbian community, the bisexual community, the trans community, the queer community? Don't put it all under one bracket, because that, in my opinion, this is my opinion, that is going to cause us being different, inverted commas. That's going to cause more hate, in my opinion. And I'm sure there'll be people out there that do not agree with me, and that's okay.
Yeah.
But that's in my own opinion.
I see what you're saying, and I think obviously LGBTQIA plus has been around for decades.
That whole letter string hasn't.
No, but
They keep adding.
yes, but I think if you think of each individual letter, for example, there wasn't many out in each group.
No.
Because they weren't allowed. So I feel that they needed to come together to create a larger group, safety in numbers, bigger voice, reaching more people. And as time's gone on, that's just how it's happened. You know, that's how it's developed. And we've added these letters because we haven't had the openness, and we haven't had the welcome, and we haven't had the rights, so we understand what that's about.
Fair.
So
Why
I think
do you have to make sense, for fuck's sake?
I mean, that's just my opinion. You know, obviously we're talking a long time ago. I mean, we've always been here. You know, with gays, trans, bis, we've always.
I saw a post, actually, because it's Trans Plus History Week. I saw a post about a Roman emperor.
Yes, you sent it to me.
Years and years ago, used to prefer being known as lady instead of lord.
Yeah. Let me see if I can.
So it just goes to show, you know, to the people out there that think it's just a, you know, oh, we're jumping on the bandwagon, or it's just a phase. It's not. We've always been there.
Yeah.
We just couldn't be ourselves.
Yeah. You're right. The Roman emperor who preferred lady over lord 18,000 years ago.
Yeah.
Sorry,
no, 1800
years ago. It's my condition.
He lived with the dinosaurs.
Yeah. Ruling from 218 to 222 AD. And I do want to make sure I get the pronunciation of his name right. Their name right. Her name right. Their name right.
Don't mispronoun him.
Sorry.
He'll be turning in his grave.
Elagabalus. Elagabalus?
Elagabalus.
The yellow one.
Elagabalus. Elagabalus. E for short.
Yeah, E. Was known to marry both men and women, remove body hair, request and dream aloud of gender reassignment surgery, and wear makeup and wigs.
And this was 212 years after Jesus was born. Or AD for your non-religious people.
Yep.
Wow. Yeah. Also, I know we're going on complete tangents with this, but I think it's, you know, standard. But we're keeping in themes.
Yeah.
I saw a TikTok the other day, and there's this new TV series called I Kissed a Girl.
Yes, I really want to watch it.
I haven't watched it. I've never even known about it until I saw this TikTok.
Right.
And obviously it's got loads of lesbians in it, and they were talking about how the LGBT original letters came about. And they were saying, one of the girls said, do you know why the L was put before the G? And everyone was like, I don't know. And apparently it was because during the AIDS epidemic in the 80s, lesbians rallied together to help the gay men, but people were more likely to help with the AIDS epidemic if they were known as LGBT than G, because gay was such a bad thing.
Wow.
Whereas lesbians weren't.
Okay.
Isn't that bad?
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, it does mean that women are the stronger sex. And we deserve to come first.
Absolutely.
But I never knew that.
That's crazy.
You learn something new every day on TikTok.
Especially as, well, I suppose they wouldn't have known it then because AIDS wasn't really that well known, was it? But I was going to say, it wasn't only men that could get AIDS.
No.
And, you know, anyone can get AIDS in any sort of situation.
But back then it was, you know, the propaganda was, you know, the
drug abusers,
the media and stuff was very much, let's make it a gay disease.
Yeah, oh, of course.
Yeah.
I know they touch on it a bit, you know, I mentioned the film Pride. But they don't really go into that. Obviously you learn a bit about it, very, very little, but they do mention it. And, you know, it was around the time of what's her name? The Steel Lady.
The
Margaret
Iron
Thatcher.
Lady.
That's her. The metal one.
She can be seen in Iron Man 1, 2 and 3.
Yeah. Yeah, Margaret Thatcher. You know, she obviously one's not here to be a softie. That's what she used to say, isn't it? She would, you know, she used the press a lot for her own, you know, fear mongering, and, you know, was against the gays, the minors, and it doesn't shock me that they attacked the gays with this. I mean, I know obviously there is truth behind it, but I don't think the fear.
That's just a hummingbird, mate.
Can it get off my leg though? Can it get off my leg?
Yeah, it's gone.
I love the summer. I just don't like the bugs that come with it. I thought I'd really changed. The other day I was walking down the road, I had a coffee in my hand, and a wasp landed on my hand. There was no screaming, there was no crying, there was no running. I just calmly carried on my walk until it left. A wasp came in my room. I did stand on the other side of the room, and I just waited for it to leave. Again, no screaming, no crying, no burning my flat down. It was great. And I really thought I'd grown, but clearly not.
Clearly not.
No.
Should we have a Vick's ick?
Go on then.
Me go on then, you go on then. Sure, ick.
Everyone go on then.
It's time for Vick's Icks.
Right, let's have a look.
Do you feel trapped?
I know, I mean, recently I have been feeling...
No, I was just thinking, right, I feel like I've been sat like this the whole time because I can't move because of this.
I've been all right. I've been moving my arms.
Yeah,
you know me.
I know.
I'm quite a...
You flouncy.
Okay, don't hurt my feelings. Yeah, no, she is flouncy. Right, where's... Oh, you actually sent me one the other day.
Oh, yeah, I did.
When you were driving to work.
I did.
And I think quite a few people will agree with it. I don't think it's unreasonable. I think actually... Yeah.
Shall I set the scene?
I think you should.
So I was driving to work the other day, and I was just happily, merrily going along, and then this car drove past me, and there was a lady driving said car, and she had a steering wheel cover, and I just said, ick.
Yeah, gross.
A steering wheel cover.
I don't care if it's glittery or not. I don't care if it helps with your grip or not. I think I would prefer you to wear driving gloves. And even they're an ick.
They're an ick. I mean, I did have one back in the day with my first car, because my first car had no power steering,
Right.
and I wanted to make it look better.
Of course.
I was young.
Yeah, naive.
But mine wasn't like fluffy.
Was it a fluffy one she had?
No, thank God.
Oh.
But I have seen them. They're still about, and with the fluffy dice.
Oh, see, do you know what? I can't lie. I've got a bit of a love for fluffy dice.
Why?
I don't know. I just don't. I mean, I wouldn't have a pair. I wouldn't have any. But I don't know. I think they're like, you know, I prefer them over a fucking fluffy steering wheel. Steering wheel.
A steering wheel. Yeah, so I saw that and I was like, I need to tell Vic straight away.
Yeah, no, 100%.
horrible.
I'm glad you shared that with me. Also another one that came up as well, which I thought was quite interesting, very specific, kind of. If someone's being towed specifically by the highway people.
Right. How's that an ick?
Well, listen, I said...
Who said this? Name them.
I'm not naming them.
Who was this? Do I know them?
We're not here to at people.
But do I know them?
You know of them.
But I don't know them.
No.
Thank fuck for that.
I personally don't think it's... I think being towed isn't ideal. Being on the back of a breakdown truck, fine, apparently.
Right.
But being towed... What are they called? The highway... Are they highway? Yeah, highway...
Just people that help people who have broken
No,
down.
no, not the breakdown people.
Highway maintenance.
Yeah. You know, you have highway, like... they're highway maintenance, but they patrol, don't they? And they
Yeah.
help with, like, breakdown. You get towed by them.
Right.
That's an ick.
All I can say is, this person, good luck next time you break down on the M25.
I was like...
Can't get the AA out to help you. You need the highway maintenance people to come and save you, and then the AA people can come and help you. It's not an ick. It's stupid.
Has it happened to you?
No.
I feel like you're very passionate about this otherwise.
No, I'm just normal.
Listen,
It's not an ick.
Right, listen. Being towed, to me, ick. Right?
Yeah, but you can't help it.
Mate, you can't help half the icks I've stated. Still icky.
Well, yeah, true.
Right? Still icky. Being on the back of a breakdown truck, car, lorry, whatever, fine. I think, only because it has happened to me. So
That's
why I'm
happened to me
fine with it.
before when I used to work for Sainsbury's in my delivery driving days. And the van broke down. And I had to put the van on the back of a truck.
Yeah.
Oh, it was embarrassing.
I mean, yeah.
Stuck on the side of the road for about 7 hours.
7 hours?
Yeah. Thank God there was a Sainsbury's nearby, because then I could go and use the loo.
Fucking hell.
Yeah.
Man, I don't know. Where was mine? Oh, I can't remember. What was the name of it? Where's that rugby stadium?
Twickenham?
Yeah, it was near there.
That's a good guess.
Well
wasn't
done. Near there. And I was driving, me, my goddaughter, my big sister, and my goddaughter's friend to like a day out place of like swimming and stuff. And we were on the way and I broke down. My car wouldn't go into gear. So I had to turn the car off. And we were on a really busy roundabout as well. I had to turn the car off, put it into first, turn the car back on just so I could drive off of this roundabout.
it? Do you know what is an ick? Sorry, you just saying that.
Go on.
Someone stalling their car.
Oh, and do you know what? I actually do it well, not often, but I do it I do it too often for someone who's been driving for as long as I have.
Yeah.
Yeah, not ideal.
It's not, is it?
No. It happens a lot though when you like drive a car that's not yours. Like, I had to borrow my mum's car.
Fair, because they've got different biting points.
Yeah. And I just was like, fucking hell.
Yeah, sicky.
Yeah, that is icky. You're not wrong. Grow up. I'm talking to myself.
Yeah. Grow up, Vic.
Yeah. Those are my icks, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think it's an ick. I think your friend has got a problem, and they need to take a long, hard look at themselves in the mirror. Do they listen to this?
Yeah.
Obviously they do.
Yeah.
Take a long, hard look at yourself in the mirror.
You've got very passionate about this one.
Yeah.
I've not known you get this passionate.
No, I don't think that's an ick. I strongly believe that is not an ick. That is just life.
No, it is, but mate, look
You
at the
can't
ones
help it.
I've said.
Yeah, but you can't help it. You can't help it if your car breaks down.
Can't help it if you drop money on the floor. Can't help it if you run for a bus. You can't help it if... What fun's weird?
I think you're just going to show how unreasonable you are. Yeah.
Is what it is.
Yeah.
I don't hide who I am.
Okay. Well, I'm very passionate about that one, and
Yeah.
I think this is a good place to end because I'm going to get very angry. And I want another beer.
Oh, yeah,
And
absolutely.
I feel really trapped.
Yeah, okay.
Claustrophobic.
Yes. We'll end it there then.
So, guys, if you do want to get in touch, you can email us at thebgcpod@gmail.com. What was that, Vic?
The BGCpod@gmail.com.
And you can follow us on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and Threads. And, Vic, I've joined X.
Oh, I don't know how to use that.
Neither do I. We'll learn together.
Okay.
I just saw, all the cool people on X. And I thought I could ruffle some feathers on X.
Can you?
That's the place to do it, apparently.
God, no, we've talked about this. You've grown since then. Fair enough.
If you are watching this on YouTube, guys, and I know a lot of you do, but only 30% of our viewers are subscribed.
Oh,
We are close to the 200 mark.
nice.
We need more subscribers.
We
If
do.
you're watching this and you're not subscribed, do me a favour, click the subscribe button now.
Yeah.
Yes. But until next Friday, bright and early, I've been Laura,
I've been Vic.
and we'll see you next week.
Be seeing you.
Ciao for now.